Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode within Formulae Videos Season 2. In this episode we're going to be looking at slope, which, from the last video, you would probably remember, is one of the two key things we need in order to have a linear equation. An important
Previously
property of linear
on Formulae
functions
Video
is the fact that they have a constant rate of change. They have a constant slope, meaning that if we have a change of 1 in x and some change in y, then it will be the same across the entirety of the function. So, on the board here, I have the slope formula. It's quite a simple formula and is denoted by m, because the linear equation is given by y equals mx plus c, and m is the slope component. So, what we do is we take 2 points in order to work out the slope. And we have one coordinate point with x2 and y2, and one with x1 and y1, and then we substitute them into this general form here. So, the slope is given by y2 take y1 over x2 take x1, which is also equal to the change in y, denoted by delta y, divided by delta x. Very important, because there are many different ways you can represent this function. You also might hear it referred to as rise over run, because essentially what we're doing is working out the change in the vertical dimension, the rise, and then the change in the horizontal direction, the run, and it's essentially just substituting it in to get that rate of change. So I've got a little example here that we're going to go through together, and it's just a matter of working out which pair or which coordinate pair is which. And generally, it doesn't matter which one you have. This could be x1 here, because of course I have an x and a y within a coordinate pair, or this could be x1 here. However, I'm going to teach you a little trick which really helps with the algebra. If you choose a larger value as y2, it'll be easier for you to calculate, because you're essentially doing y2 take y1. So if you have the larger number as y2 and x2, then it's really going to be just a matter of straightforward algebra. It's going to be much simpler. So I'm going to choose this one as x2 and this one as y2, as you can see over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have x1 and y1 just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to substitute them into a form. So they're really easy to label. We just put them into the formula. It's literally that simple to work out the slope. So what we have is we have 5 take 2 in the numerator, which of course is equal to 3. And we have 2 take 0 in the denominator, which of course is just equal to 2, because anything takes 0 is just itself. So what this means is we get a value of 3 on 2 for our slope. And when we interpret what this means in context, it means that for every increase of 1 in the x direction on the Cartesian plane, where we're looking at a function, there is an increase of 3 on 2 in y, and 3 on 2 is basically 1.5. So we know that the slope is 1.5 essentially, and this can be very useful in contextual applications, because you want to know how much some variable changes compared to another variable. And this is where it's very handy to study the slope, especially when you're doing science and so many things where you might have linear equations and proportionalities, because it really helps you interpret what's happening in a quantitative manner, meaning you can use numbers to justify your arguments. Thank you for watching. Join us next time. However, if you need more practice or more support, check out our apps on the App Store. They have great worked examples, they have incredible worksheets and other materials that can help you really ace exams. We have Formulae for iPhone and Formulae for iPad. Also check us out on Twitter and Facebook to keep up to date with all the educational material that's coming out. Thank you.